This is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants.
Yeah!
Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy! Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. The categories for the Jeopardy round are literature, recently discovered presidential ads, A in geography, baseball franchise shifts, odd words, and the animal kingdom. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States. Yes, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus Good. Player 1. Pick a... Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter. Player 1. Right you are. Please pick again. Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed was an elegy to him. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. Choose again, Player 1. Polonius tells this character, "This above all, to thine own self be true." Okay, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, you pick. This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzoniere. Yes, Player 1. Yes. You again, Player 1. He said a nation half slave and half free can't exist. I say he's wrong. I'm Stephen Douglas, and I approved this message. It's Player 2. Yeah! You are correct. Select again. So what if he's the first West Point grad president? Some say he drinks. You decide. I'm Horace Greeley, and I approved this message. Player 1? Correct. Player 1? It's the Daily Double. And you have the lead. Please enter your wager. All right, here's your clue. In 1814, this general had a pirate, Jean Lafitte, help him in New Orleans. What's next? I'm John Quincy Adams, and I approved this message. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. You get to pick again, Player 1. You elect him. I say in 7 months the economy will be in shambles. I'm Al Smith, and I approved this message. Let's hear it, Player 2. Hey, you're right. Player 2, back to you. Alex Hamilton wants him to be president. Them's fighting words. I'm Aaron Burr, and I approved this message. Okay, Player 1. Correct. We return to you, Player 1. This ancient city is the capital of Greece. Player 3? Yes. You again, Player 3, and I'll hand it off to Kelly.
It's the name of the island seen here, mate.
It's Player 1. That is correct. You get to pick again. Mont Blanc is the highest peak in these mountains. Okay, player one. You got it. Player one, back. Kabul is its capital. Let's hear it, player three. Right. Select again. Known to the Romans as Numidia, it borders the Mediterranean. Yes, player two. Yeah, good. Please pick again, player two. In 1958, the Dodgers and this team moved west to California. Player one. That's it. Player one, back. The Braves spent 82 seasons in Boston and more than 40 in Atlanta, with a 13-season stop in this city. Okay, player two. That's right. Way to go. Player two, you pick a... In 1955, the Philadelphia Athletics moved to this city, where they remained for 13 seasons. Let's hear it, player two. Yep. Choose again, player two. After the 1960 season, the Washington Senators left the capital and headed west to this town. Yes, player one. That's correct. Player one, pick. In 1972, the new Washington Senators moved west and became this team. It's player three. Good. Player three, back to you. Dumbledore is actually an old word for this insect. J.K. Rowling imagined him humming all the time. Let's hear it, player two. Right. You get to pick again, player two. The name of this light, crinkled fabric comes from the Persian shur or shakar, meaning milk and sugar. Player three. Right. Player three, pick a... The fact that clavate means shaped like this isn't something you have to hit me over the head with. Yes, player three. That's correct.
Yeah!
Please pick again, player three. Too much time enjoying potent potables? You could end up with a Katzenjammer, one of these. It's player two. Good for you. We return to you, player Robinsonade is not a refreshing drink. It's a novel similar in theme to a work by this author. Okay, player one. That's correct. You again, player one. These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly. It's player two. Yes. Choose again, player two. This feisty Thai fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. Player three. Right you are. Player three, back. Muskrats and woodrats belong to this order of mammals. Let's hear it, player 3. Right. Select again. Let's take it over to Kelly.
If you see one of these under the sea, look but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
Okay, player 2. You are correct. And now the $1,000 clue. Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name. Yes, player 2. Correct. Player 3 is in third place and will select first in the Double Jeopardy round, as we always do, right after this break. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Birds. States of the Union. From page to screen. TV shows by Emmy winner, the scintillating 1700s. And defined in the OED. All right, player 3, as promised, you pick first in Double Jeopardy. Perhaps this thrush, a type of babbler, hangs out at comedy clubs with the same named hyena. It's player 1. Yes. Player 1. Listen, you white-bellied bustard. I know where you live. This continent's savannah. Let's hear it, player 3. Right.
Yeah!
Player 3. This common long-legged wading bird gets its name from a prop used by circus performers. Player 3. Correct. Select again. Musical name of Cygnus buccinator. Okay, player 1. Right. You again, player 1. This bird of the family Gruidae can be distinguished from the heron by the bustle of feathers over its rump. Yes, player 1. That is correct. Player 1, pick again. Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
This state's flag featuring the Big Dipper was designed by a 13-year-old Aleut boy.
Player 3. That's right. Way to go. You get to pick again, player 3. With a population of about 120,000, Columbia is this state's most populous city. Yes, player 3. Good. Please pick again, player 3. Mississippi and it have the shortest coasts on the Gulf of Mexico, only about 50 miles apiece. It's player 3. Yes. We return to you, player 3. This state has the highest average altitude of any state east of the Mississippi. Must be pretty mountainous. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. Player 3, you pick again. Tears were shed when the Teddy Bear Museum in Naples in this state closed its doors forever in 2005. Okay, player 3. Hey, you're right. Choose again, player 3. "69 years apart, Lillian Gish and Demi Moore got an A for effort for starring in films based on this classic novel. Yes, player 2. That's it. Player 2, back to you. The film A&P is based on a story by this Rabbit Run author. It's player 1. You got it. Player 1, you pick again. Oh, Rochester. William Hurt was in the 1996 version of this oft-filmed Bronte classic. Player 1? That's correct. Select again. Marilyn Monroe longed to play Grushenka in the 1958 film of this Dostoevsky saga, but Maria Schell got the part. Let's hear it, player 2. Yep. Please pick again, player 2. Fitzgerald didn't finish this novel, so screenwriter Harold Pinter had to come up with an ending for the 1976 film. Okay, player 2. Yeah, good. You get to pick again, player 2. "2009, Glenn Close." It's player 1. That is correct. Player 1, back to you. 2008, Alec Baldwin. Player 3. Yes. Choose again. Player 3. 2009, Bryan Cranston. Okay, player 3. Good for you. Player 3. Pick again. 2005, Felicity Huffman. Yes, player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you. 2004, Cynthia Nixon. Let's hear it, player 1. Yeah, good. We return to you, player 1. The future King George II lost his marbles over Henrietta Howard and gave her Marble Hill House on this river. Yes, player 3. Right. You again, player 3. A famous one of these, Marie Camargo, is remembered for shortening her skirts to calf length. Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, pick again. In 1752, suave seducer Sergei Saltykov spiced up the life of this future empress. Okay, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are in first place. Decide on your wager, player 1. The clue. Born into a family of actors, he was expelled from a seminary, big surprise, before finding fame as a lusty libertine. That puts you even further ahead. Select again. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
An engraving of this 18th century French monarch, America's most powerful ally during the Revolution, hangs at Mount Vernon.
Player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. The director of an orchestra or chorus. It's Player 1. Yes. You again, Player 1. A lofty tower forming part of a church. Okay, Player 3. Yep. Choose again, Player 3. Answer? The second daily double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. So, what's your wager? Answer this. A large, many-celled berry with a leathery yellow, orange, or red rind. The lead is also yours. Please pick again, Player 3. A road junction designed so that traffic streams do not intersect. Player 3? That's correct. And the last clue for $2,000. To move from site to site on the Internet. It's Player 3. Good. Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after this break. Here's today's Final Jeopardy category. Historic purchases. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Now, let's reveal the final Jeopardy clue. The English received this person from the Burgundians in 1431 for the sum of 10,000 francs. Your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Did you come up with the correct response? With that correct response, you will gain What did you put as your response? And that correct response will add Congratulations, Player 3. You're the winner. Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next time.